Hello and welcome to a Nation of Expert Gaming videos. As you can see here, we are swapping in Mr. Cahill for the centre backs. So we're going to go straight into this match. And someone said in episode 5 that I never showed the team. I'm sorry about that if that did happen, but normally I do show the team no matter what. That is kind of showing what we're going up against. As you see here, we've got a Serie A team, or Serie A. He's got De Rossi, Marchisio, Balotelli, all them good players. So he's got a decent team. We only need 4 people now in our team. We need the both left back and right back, and we need 2 Cuddums. So Milner, Wilshere, Cole and Walker all are in the last couple of episodes now. So we are literally only 4 episodes away now. The episode 11, the final episode, is going to be a live com. So enjoy that. Hopefully that will come out. I'm not too sure when. I think that will come out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, end of this week. Hopefully it will come out. And look at that. That was so unlucky. I was speaking about this in a couple of episodes before, or a different video kind of, that I do bring out my keeper a bit too much, but that sometimes it pays off, sometimes it does that and bites me in the balls, and I can't really help that. It did do like the England version of him actually, where he heads it to the opponent, whereas Zlatan did a bit more of a bit of a goal than Balotelli then. But there is 1-0, so it was a very poor goal to concede in the 5th minute. But I thought, what I'm going to do, he's not going to get me that easy. So Defoe goes ahead, chips the keeper, and there we go. Thank you very much. I answered back in a minute left. He shushed me. I was pissed. Defoe is going on a run for the shushing, and then he has the classic, what'd you say? I couldn't hear you after you shut up. Yeah? So that was just a beautiful comeback. I gotta admit, I thought when I saw that ball, I thought it was going to go over or it was going to go wide, but gladly it went into that back of the net. So we're going here again. We knock that ball in, and there we go. Welbeck with a beautiful header from a Defoe cross. And I'm thinking, I'm a bit more okay. I'm not going to shush him. I'm not going to be a dick. So I just did the classic, look at my name. So there we go. We're going into the second half of the match soon. We've just got one more goal going on. So as you see, here we go. El Shaarawy knocks it in. And there we go. He's got a beautiful goal with El Shaarawy. I can't blame him. That was a good goal. No shushing, which was pretty decent. I was quite happy because that celebration does get on my tits. But he was a bit more calmer now, to be fair. I think it was more the fact that my keeper came out and he was shushing him for that. But Joe Hart got gladly beaten then. We've got the last couple of minutes now. We're going into the kind of nearly second half. I was okay with him. I thought I dominated a little bit. I'm getting a bit better now. The fact that I've got more players. I think I've got... How many goal players would I have? I think I have like 6 or 5 now. So we're doing pretty well. We're getting into the stride. We're doing really well with the chemistry, and I got to admit, I think I would have preferred some informs going on. If I had more money, it would have made the series a lot better. But I can't. I have to like deal with what I've got. So that is kind of what's going on. FIFA 14. That is going to be an epic year for me, I think. Well, for the NoXG, I believe. I think we're going to do really well. I've not got plans for it yet. But I mean, as in, I know what I want to do better, what I want to do worse. A video probably will come out with that, of kind of what I think will be better, what I think will be worse, for YouTube-wise. Obviously, there's going to be more nearer the time these are coming. These are coming, but these are actually coming. So I've got video ideas going around in my head. But yeah, I think FIFA 14, what went well, what went bad in FIFA 13 would definitely be one for me. Personally, I thought this one was going to be a really good one, but I think I've got to kind of change my strategy of how I do this. Look at that ball though from Welbeck. There's a beautiful ball in. I wanted to get Welbeck on the end of that. I knock it in. Welbeck gets the head, and there we go. We are 3-2 up, so it's pretty decent again. Welbeck showing his name again. Just in case you never saw it the first time, he's just been a bit of a cheeky man. So yeah, that's kind of like one of the video ideas I want to do, purely because I think FIFA 13 should have been a really good one for me, but I think it kind of lacked a little bit. I believe the series that kind of crumbled, Barnet for example, kind of crumbled a bit at the start. It's got really good views at the minute. The same with the Man U career for Alex, a couple of thousand each episode. So after a while it did get really well, but I think it was more the fact that I didn't continue with it was the kind of downfall of that. So I'm going to kind of pick something and go with it, and try and do my kind of tactics like that. And one big thing for Ultimate Team, not buy any bloody packs with money. I think that was the big downfall with me. I loved buying packs, and every time them 25k packs, them 100k packs, the 50k packs came around, I was the first to buy them. I really need to kind of stop that and go for just pack openings if anything. Also maybe start some hunt videos, like people do them, hunt for bales, hunt for the informs. Maybe start something like that rather than calling it pack opening, purely because I think they kind of get not more views, and unluckily there he gets a goal, not more views but kind of more recognition for what they're doing. I think I just got an email, I'm just going to quickly check. But yeah, I think that's kind of what the big things that's going down. Obviously I will do a more of an in-depth look into what I'm going to be doing, but for now I'm just kind of noting down what I can do better and what can do worse. But look at that, that was unlucky there, and unfortunately he does get that goal in from El Shaarawy's volley. Joe Hart did his best to save it, but he couldn't get back in time for that rebound. So yeah, for the next couple of days we're going to have Rio going on, blasting it out, and then I have a new series already for you. I'm going to start doing some episodes whilst this is going up, and look at this, this is a good goal, I got to admit. He deserves a shush there. I think he kind of overdoes it on the shush with Balotelli, but it was a good free kick. I'm going to have to just take it, and I did. I took it in my stride and I thought it was a good goal. You look at his free kick there. Good free kick, I've got to admit. With my wall moved, it was decent. It was very decent to beat my goalie. Again there though, he's taking advantage now. De Rossi scoring as well. Beautiful goals. He just dominated me at the end, which was unlucky because I did go up twice in this match. So to come back to go to winning, then to go to drawing, then go to winning again, was unlucky for me. So it's 6-4 at the minute, and it was a really good contest of a game. 10 goals, I gotta admit, it's a pretty decent game to get 10 goals in. But yeah, so the FIFA 14 bit of discussion there. I think that will happen soon. Maybe not like in the next couple of weeks, but maybe when I've got my head cleared on, and kind of do like a FIFA 14 week when it comes to that. So stay tuned to that. Stay tuned to that. Also, I'm still taking comments in for my 1000th video. I want to see what's going to go on for that, because I really want to start getting some kind of ideas down and what I can do better. So that's going to be one of the big options for me. Also, if you've got any ideas, what could you do on the 900th video, do you reckon? There we go, we got a little bit of a tramp going on there. So we got one goal back, but it still is 6-5. But I think there we're going to leave it there for the episode when it comes to discussions, as I will just go on to another topic and run out of time. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode. It has been episode 7 of Rio's Road to England. Also, quick note, San Marino versus England, what a game. I believe there's another England game versus Montenegro. I don't know if this is going to be up before or after that, so stay tuned for that. Rio, I don't think will come back to England now after this episode, after this series. I think he just wanted to just show England that he could just choose if he wanted to come back, and there's been very controversial to that. So that is a blatant move from Rio. I got to admit, it looks kind of a bit fake, the fact that he kind of said that he could come back, but then kind of rejected really for himself. So people got different opinions. I'm not going to get into that in this episode, but maybe in next episode. So there we go. We end up losing 6-5. So it was a great match to get 11 goals in, but unfortunately we couldn't scrape that win. So if you want to see next episode, we need to get either Milner, Wilshere, Walker, or Mr. Ashley Cole. Comment below who you think should be in next, and I will see you again next time. Remember to leave a like if you did enjoy. It helps the content out absolutely amazing. Subscribe if you want to see more, especially if you want to see Rio, as it'll be out tomorrow. And remember to play it cool, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.